This is what happens when Elon Musk gets tired of watching Americans pay over $1,200 for a phone that breaks, slows down, and charges you more every year. So he built something different, a $179 Tesla phone that gives you free internet for life. No contracts, no bills, no catch. If this is real, Apple's reign might finally be over. For years, Elon Musk watched people pay more for less. Every iPhone launch came with the same story: shinier colors, higher prices, and another excuse to replace something that still worked. Meanwhile, carriers like Verizon and AT&T kept raising rates, charging you to use the same invisible air that already surrounds us. It was the definition of insanity, and Musk had seen it before. He'd already disrupted cars, rockets, and energy. But the smartphone industry? That was the last fortress, controlled by companies selling luxury at the cost of freedom. So when the average American started paying $1,200 to $1,400 for a phone that slowed down after every update, Musk made a decision. If no one else would build real value, Tesla would. Insiders say the idea started small, a frustration shared over coffee at Tesla's Palo Alto office. What if a phone could pay for itself? Musk asked. What if the internet, the very lifeline of modern life, didn't come with a bill attached? That single question sparked the Tesla Pi phone project, a mission to erase one of the world's most frustrating monthly expenses. And unlike most tech revolutions, this wasn't about bigger screens or megapixels. It was about freedom, freedom from fees, contracts, and the feeling of being trapped by a brand that forgot who made it rich in the first place. Because when Elon Musk gets tired of watching people overpay for the basics, he doesn't complain. He builds something that rewrites the rules. And what he built next didn't just scare Apple. It terrified the entire telecom industry. When the first leaks about Tesla's new phone surfaced, people thought it was a joke. A $179 smartphone that connects to Starlink satellites and gives you free internet for life? It sounded like science fiction, until insiders started confirming the details. Tesla wasn't building just another gadget. It was creating a system designed to erase your monthly bills permanently. No data caps, no hidden fees, and no introductory plans that double after 6 months. Just a one-time payment for a phone that stays connected anywhere on Earth. The key was Starlink, Musk's growing network of over 5,000 satellites already circling the planet. While Apple and Samsung rely on carriers that charge you every month, Tesla's phone connects directly to space. That means no cell towers, no dead zones, and no middlemen taking a cut. Even in rural America, where over 20% of households still struggle with poor signal or high costs, the Tesla Pi would stay online, rain or shine. According to leaked rollout plans, the pilot program begins in early 2027, starting in states like California, Florida, Texas, and New York. Roughly 500,000 units will be produced, with 300,000 reserved for seniors, veterans, and low-income families. The very people the telecom industry ignored for decades. For them, this isn't a luxury, it's a lifeline. And Tesla's approach is different from any so-called free internet scheme before. It's backed by subsidized hardware, negotiated satellite bandwidth, and a usage policy that rewards smart, efficient data use. In simple terms, it's sustainable, scalable, and built to last. Even more impressive, the Starlink connection isn't just fast, it's resilient. While Verizon and AT&T customers lose service during storms or power outages, the Tesla Pi keeps going. It doesn't rely on fragile ground infrastructure. It talks directly to the sky. So yes, it sounds impossible. But that's exactly what the old telecom giants want you to believe. 22,581. Because if Elon Musk actually delivers free internet for life, then the companies that have been charging Americans for air might finally run out of breath. But Tesla's biggest surprise wasn't the connection. It was what that connection could do. And what it does inside your home might just change the way millions of families live. For years, phone companies have sold us an illusion. Glossy ads, slow-motion camera shots, and smiling actors pretending that one new color is innovation. But real life doesn't look like a commercial. Real life is cracked screens, weak signals, monthly bills, and the quiet frustration of paying more every year for less freedom. That's exactly what Tesla wanted to fix. The Tesla Pi phone isn't built to impress influencers. It's built to work, everywhere, every day, even in the places where Apple's promise of seamless connectivity fades into no service. When wildfires knock out power lines or hurricanes flood coastal towns, traditional carriers go dark. But Tesla's Starlink-powered network keeps your phone online because it never needed the ground towers in the first place. And here's where things get even more interesting. The Pi isn't just a phone. It's a lifeline for people living in prefab or off-grid homes, a movement growing rapidly across America. These homes, often occupied by retirees or young families trying to escape rising housing costs, now have a way to stay connected without paying a single monthly bill. Tesla's engineers designed the Pi phone to do more than make calls or stream videos. Its integrated smart monitoring system syncs directly with Starlink to track humidity, temperature, and power fluctuations inside prefab homes. That means users can detect leaks, prevent power surges, or even monitor their solar panels in real time, all from their phone. For seniors living alone or families on fixed incomes, this isn't luxury tech, it's security. Tesla estimates this feature alone could reduce home maintenance costs by up to 25%, helping millions of Americans save money while living safer. And unlike Apple, which charges extra for every little app or cloud upgrade, Tesla built its ecosystem around one radical idea. You've already paid once. You shouldn't have to keep paying forever. Because this isn't just about faster Wi-Fi or sharper cameras. It's about giving ordinary people something Silicon Valley forgot: relief. Relief from bills. Relief from broken promises. Relief from the feeling that technology only serves the rich. And if that already sounds revolutionary, just wait until you see what's running inside this phone. Because Tesla didn't just redesign the hardware. It built an entirely new operating system from the ground up. If you've ever updated your iPhone and felt like it somehow got worse, you're not alone. Millions of users downloaded iOS 26 expecting improvements, and instead got shorter battery life, hotter phones, and endless bugs that made even basic apps crash. It's the same story every year. The new update that leaves your old phone gasping for air. Tesla saw that and built the opposite. The Tesla PiOS, or PiOS, wasn't made to impress investors. It was built to restore trust in technology. The goal wasn't to reinvent the wheel. It was to make sure the wheel actually spins right every single day. Unlike bloated systems that run hundreds of hidden background tasks, PiOS runs only what you need, when you need it. That simple change makes it up to 20% faster and extends battery life by as much as 25%. And because Tesla designed both the hardware and the software together, everything works in perfect sync. No crashes, no lag, no mysterious updates that quietly break your apps. Even better, the Tesla Pi stays cool, literally. Its internal thermal management system keeps temperatures below 104 degrees Fahrenheit, even during long calls or streaming sessions. That means fewer overheats, longer battery health, and a phone that actually feels comfortable to hold, not like a pocket-sized furnace. But speed and stability are just the start. Tesla made PiOS with people in mind, especially seniors and low-vision users who have been ignored by tech design for years. The interface automatically adjusts to your preferences using adaptive fonts, bolder contrast, and high-visibility modes that reduce eye strain by nearly 50%. No endless menu diving. No confusion. Just a phone that fits you. And here's where Tesla quietly outsmarts Apple. Instead of pushing updates that force you to buy new hardware, Tesla's modular OS updates improve performance over time. The longer you own the phone, the better it gets. That's the kind of upgrade Apple would never sell you, because it would end the upgrade cycle for good. So while iPhone users keep rebooting their phones and wondering why they feel slower, Tesla users are discovering what it means to own a phone that just works. Every call is smooth. Every app opens instantly. Every feature feels intentional, not forced. Because Tesla didn't build this phone for hype. It built it for trust. And yet, for all the talk about speed and software, there's one thing that still catches people by surprise: the way this phone feels. Because the Tesla Pi doesn't just perform differently. It looks and feels like the first truly premium phone in years. For years, we were told the smartphone industry couldn't change, that we had to live with the same expensive devices, the same locked networks, and the same invisible contracts. But then Elon Musk did what he always does. He asked the question no one else dared to ask. What if the phone in your hand wasn't just a tool, but a gateway to freedom? With the Tesla Pi, he didn't just build another gadget. He challenged an entire system built on control. Free internet. Honest software. Hardware that lasts. These aren't buzzwords. They're the foundation of a future where people actually own their technology again. And maybe that's why the big players are nervous. Because if the Tesla Pi succeeds, it won't just change how we use phones, it'll change how we think about them. No more overpriced innovation. No more forced upgrades. Just one simple promise. Technology that works for you, not against you. The funny thing? That promise didn't start in a boardroom or with $1 billion ad campaign. It started with one man, frustrated by the world he helped build, asking a single question. How can we make it better? And if history tells us anything, it's this. When Elon Musk asks that question, the world doesn't just listen. It changes.